Hello, welcome. In this AEC video series, we are going to cover your system, your Joomla system requirements, and your server requirements in order to install AEC properly. These are things you should check before installing AEC. The first thing that you're going to want to do is log into the back of your Joomla install. In this case, this is what you will see in Joomla 1.6, 1.7, or above. We'll be covering how to get to this information in 1.5 at the end of this video. But in this case, you'll log into your back end of your Joomla install for 1.6 and above and go to Site System Information. You will come up with PHP information. What you want to do is you want to search for a variable called file size. And it's actually part of a full variable name of upload max file size. So what I've done here is hit Control F in Firefox and then searched for file size. As you can see, it comes up with this variable here. On this server, it is set at 10 M, which is plenty. On some servers, it is set at 2 M, which is not enough memory, and you will not be able to upload a file over 2 M to your server. And with the power of AEC, unfortunately, it is over 2 M, and we recommend a setting of 4 M at a minimum. So what you will need to do in this case is get a hold of your hosting provider and ask them to change in the php.ini file your upload max file size to at least 4 M. If they cannot do that for you, then you're going to have to use one of the alternate install methods, which will be listed up in the directory above for the different parts of the video. The second thing that you want to check is you want to check on directory permissions. All of your directory permissions should be writable because we want to install AEC via Apache and not FTP. Do not worry about configuration.php. It can be unwritable, but the rest of your directories should be in green and should be writable. The next thing that you want to check is you want to go to Site Global Configuration, and you want to take a look at your actual server tab. And you want to make sure that FTP settings are set to no. The reason for this is we want Apache to install and own the AEC files instead of FTP. It will make your life a lot easier after the fact. So if you go in and check and you have FTP settings enabled set to no, and then in your system information, under your directories, it is all green and ready to go except for the configuration.php. And in your PHP information, your upload max file size is over 4 M or above, then you're ready to go to the next step. If not, please make these corrections and then continue with the next part of the video series. If you're running 1.5, you're going to find that you have to go to Site Configuration, and then you're going to have to look in the configuration itself on the server tab and make sure that Enable FTP is set to no. And to get to the other information, you'll go to Help, System Information, Directory Permissions, and this is where you'll see the directory permissions here. Once again, they should all be green. And in your PHP information, you're going to do the same thing and search for the max file size, and it should be at least 4 M or above. In our case, it is 10 M. Thank you very much, and have fun with AEC. Thank you.